Hi there, I go by the name the Celtic Storyteller, and welcome to this pick a card reading. This will be a timeless reading for twin flames or those with a very special person in mind. It's a check-in to see what they would want to tell you right now if they could. I'm going to choose your pick a card from these Angel Therapy Oracle cards. They're all really beautiful. And I've pre-shuffled these, so I'm just going to do a quick pick for you now so that you can see that they're genuinely picked just for you. This will be for the pick a card pile number 1. This is going to be for the pile 2. And this is going to be, I get this right now. I want to just get the right card for you, you know. This is for pile number 3. Okay, and I'm also just going to add some ribbons here to help you choose. So this is pile 1 with the red ribbon. This is pile 2 with the yellow ribbon. And this is pile 3 with the white ribbon. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll insert an overhead shot for you as well. So take your time and then go to the timestamps below for your reading. Hi there, and welcome to everybody who picked pile number 1. Let's have a look at your card, Angel Therapy Oracle card, and you have Clear Yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So you could be quite a sensitive person, and maybe there's people around you who are gossiping or telling stories. And this card is just saying, clear that negative energy if you can. Or maybe it's talking about some of your own fears that you have about this situation. And this card is saying, you know, don't worry about that. Try to clear that from your energy. You know, don't absorb all of that. It's not a good idea. All right, okay. I'll just put that there for you. Now I'm going to pick 3 levels of 3 cards for you. Okay. So this first level here, I'm going to use the Rider-Waite card, Rider-Waite Smith cards, and have pre-shuffled those. That's just a quick shuffle on camera for you. All right, now this is going to represent their feelings, what they'd like to tell you right now on the surface. That's the first one. Okay, this next one is what's going on in their subconscious. And you know, what would they like to tell you? What is evolving from these feelings? I think it's that one there for you. Okay. I'll start off with this for you now. What would they like to tell you? Oh, isn't this so interesting? I mean, it's, you know, because the Ace of Swords deals with the truth, the absolute truth. And that, you know, this is information that's going to come to you. You know, this is the gift of clarity, the gift of honesty. So it's like I was saying here, you know, there could be some untruths or negative, toxic stories that are going around about your person, or your person is hearing about you. And this is what they want to say to you now, is to tell you the truth, to tell you the real story. That's what they want to say to you right now. Now, what's going on underneath all of this? Wow. So the Page of Cups is an offer of love. So they could be feeling, okay, underneath what they want to say to you is how they feel about you. And this is that they care about you. They want to come to you with an offer of love. But on the surface, there could be, what's blocking them could be the fact that they need to get some truth out before this can happen. Okay. Now, and then this is a future energy. Wow, the Star. I mean, this is this card of healing. So really, this is beautiful, because what they're feeling now is that if they could come, what they'd like to tell you is that if they could come to you with this truth about how they feel, which is, you know, to give you an offer of love, this would heal them. It would heal you and them, it will heal your futures. And this is also seen as a wish come true. So that's a really beautiful beginning. Now I'm going to go another level deeper, okay, and clarify these cards for you. Oops, again, these are pre-shuffled, so I just need to do another little shuffle on camera for you. Okay, I'm feeling this one here. Go here, can you see that? Yeah. To clarify the last one here for you. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, 4 of fire, contentment, peace and abundance. Wow. So this truth that they want to say to you, what they want to say to you right now, is that you are their emotional and passionate stability. You are what they want to make them happy. I mean, the 4 of fire is often seen as the twin flame card as well, because you've got, you know, 1111 here. So for all of you twin flames out there, this is exactly what they want to say to you. They want to say to you that you are their twin flame. Maybe they've come to this realization now. Oh wow, that's just amazing. Okay, now underneath it all, let's see what we have clarifying this. The 9 of earth, enjoying life's little luxuries. So this is also the 9 of pentacles. So I think what this is saying here is maybe they've spent some time alone, and in spending this time alone, they've come to the conclusion that what they really want is to make this offer to you. So maybe they needed a bit of, I suppose, you know, that time away from the relationship, or time away from maybe thinking about the relationship in order to come to these realizations. So when you distance yourself from people and things, then you realize how much they mean to you. You know, see, spending quiet time alone. Okay, that's wonderful. And for the star, we have King of Earth. Wow. Okay, so this is maybe how they feel they want to approach you, as this King of Earth, which is somebody who is successful and stable, you know, somebody who could look after you, somebody who is, you know, somebody who feels that stability is important, you know. And you have this, you know, the star card, you know, is wishes come true, but it's also healing. You know, this star card, this woman is pouring this healing onto the land here, you know. And we have earth card here. So I think, you know, along with your twin flame card here, your 4 of earth, which talks about stability as well, with passion, you know, I think maybe that they want to be in a position where they are this person who can give this to you. Maybe there's something that they had to finish, maybe going off on their own for a while, allowed them to get into this position here where they felt they could support you. I mean, that's very important to some people, is that they are in a position where they have all their own life in order first before they can be in a relationship. Ooh. Okay, I love that. Now I'm going to do a final layer of 3 here for you. And this is going to be, you know, what you could do or what you can bring to this situation to maybe help it along a little bit. Okay. I think your twin flame is in a perfect position though to come towards you right now. I think they've done what they needed to do, or, you know, if this is slightly a bit more in the future, they're definitely on the right track. Now, it's your final card for you. Wow, King of Wands, we have another king here, and more wand energy. Okay, so I think, you know, this is maybe about standing your ground, about how you feel about this person. So, you know, don't lose your passion for this person if you've been waiting around for them. You know, if you feel this is right for you, you stick So if your person does come towards you with a particular truth, you have to see where you stand with that. I mean, how do you feel about that? It'll be your decision whether you accept what they have to say, whether you accept their offer or not. And you seem to be in a good position to be able to do that, because the King of Wands knows what they want. They're very passionate about what they want and what they want to do. The King of Wands also isn't afraid to move on to something else, you know, to claim their freedom. So let's see what else we have here. Prince of Swords. Okay, so we have another sword card. And this is your, you know, your subconscious underneath it all. So this could come back to, again, to your Clear Yourself card. It's possible, you know, that there's information you've been getting or finding out about this person that you're not particularly happy about. But it could be that you're finding out this information in the wrong way. You know, you could be hearing something about them through gossip or social media, and that's not the full true story ever. You know, you'll get the full story if and when they come to talk to you. You'll get the full story from them, and this will bring healing. So whether or not you're happy to go forward with them, whether or not you're happy with this information, what they have to tell you, it'll bring healing to your relationship. Okay, and finally, oh wow, look at that. I started and ended the reading with the Ace of Swords. You know, so this is without a doubt about a particular truth, and it's really important for you to find out this truth. You know, that's your way of going forward, is when you get this truth. And it'll allow you to clear yourself of any of this negative energy that you might have been feeling about this person. And I love this particular Ace of Swords because you see, you have the dawn rising at the back of this card. You know, so this information, when it comes to you, is going to dawn a new day as such. You know, when you go forward, things are going to be a lot brighter. You're going to be illuminated with the truth. And that will allow for healing. And when this person does come towards you, you know, they're solid and reliable and trustworthy. And now it's really just up to you. What are you going to do with this truth when you find it out? Wow, that's a really lovely reading. And I just want to say that red, I chose this red here. I mean, all the ribbons have a different colour, okay, which I normally associate with roses. So the red rose is passion. So, you know, there could be a lot of passion here in your relationship, which is a good thing. Okay, I'm going to finish off your reading with one more thing to this for you, and that is the angel answer cards. If you've seen these before, we've got three different elements to these cards. You've got your yes/no cards, timing, and other information. So just pull one of each for you, and you can take it that this is to go with this particular twin flame reading, or just any other question that you have. Okay, so be prepared, because with yes/no's you can get a no or yes. I think this one. And you get an unlikely. Okay, let's just wait till we get the full message now before we decide whether this is a good or bad thing. Okay, this is your timing. And I think it's going to be this one here, which is not the right time. Oh, wow. Unlikely, not the right time. And finally, what else do you need to know? Wow, so that was the wrong way around. Anyway, we'll take that. If you believe. Oh, this is really interesting. Okay, so let's start off with your first answer here, which was unlikely. Now, what this means is that the situation you're asking about isn't likely to occur as you're imagining it at the moment. So that doesn't mean that it won't happen. It's just probably going to be a different version of the way you're dreaming about it now. So maybe think of other possibilities And again, this could be got to do with the fact that you don't know the full truth now. That's if you're asking about the same person. If your question for these cards was about the same person, yeah, then you don't know the whole truth. But if this is about a different situation that you're asking about, again, it's unlikely in the form that you've been thinking about it. Okay, let's do our next one. So our next one is not the right time. So again, this is just saying it's not a no, it's just not the right time right now. So you just need patience and things could change down the line. All right. And then finally we have if you believe. So obviously it's going to be hard to believe if you're getting unlikely and not the right time now. But really what this is about is having faith. If there's something that you really want, if you're asking for something and you really want it, there's another path to get there. It may not be the path that you've been imagining that will happen for you now, but you need to believe that if it's right for you, it will happen. So stay positive and maybe try to visualize a different way for this to happen. All right? Okay. So those are your angel answers and your twin flame reading. I hope you enjoyed that now and that it brought you some clarity. It's all I have for your reading and I hope it's helped you in some way. If you liked it, I'd love if you gave it a thumbs up and dropped a comment below. I'm wishing you and your loved ones peace and good health. Slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish. I'm wishing you all the best. Hi there and welcome to everybody who picked group number 2. Let's have a look at your Angel Therapy Oracle card. Wow, integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. It's a beautiful card, isn't it? Okay, so this is saying that, you know, if there's anything in your life that you're not feeling comfortable with how you're acting, you know, it's okay to change that. You know, you have to align what you're doing with what you feel is right. So this is, you know, your moral compass. And it's not saying that you're doing anything wrong, but it could be saying that, you know, if there's something that feels a bit off, maybe you could just change your actions a little bit. It's okay to stand your ground and act the way you feel is right, even if it's in conflict with maybe somebody that's close to you or your group of friends or people you work with or something. You know, if you want to say no to something, it's completely okay to do that. All right, integrity. Now, I'm going to pick 3 cards for your person. These are all pre-shuffled, so well, we don't want that, do we? That's worry, you know. I mean, if you're acting in a way that's not in alignment with your moral code, you know, it'll keep you up at night. This is not part of your twin flame reading, okay? Now, so I'm going to pull 3 cards for what your person wants to say to you right now. Then second level is going to be 3 clarifiers, and then I'm going to pull 3 cards for you and what you can do to help the situation. Okay, now what would your person like to say to you? How are they feeling right now? On the surface. Then subconsciously, what's hidden underneath? And then, you know, what action might come of this? What action do they want to come of this? Okay, here we go. What do they want to say to you? Okay. Now your person is walking away from something. There's something missing in their life, and it's just creating this emptiness and sadness. And while they may have a lot going for them, what's missing is just really, it's just too much. They're missing something that's so important that it's overshadowing what they have at the moment. Okay, that's what's on the surface. That's what they'd like to tell you right now. And underneath it all, wow, okay, so there's something, you know, in their subconscious that has come to a complete end. You know, so they may physically, that's why they want to walk away, because something has come to a complete end. And I'm not going to jump to any conclusions now as to whether they're finished with you or they're finished with somebody else. and this is what they'd like to tell you right now. Okay, so that's the next thing going forward. Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is where they want to go to, this Queen of Wands. I mean, this could be you. And maybe they had to finish what was in their life first before they could walk away and come to you. The Queen of Wands is a passionate, confident person, a male or female, so it depends on where you know where you are. And the Queen of Wands knows what she wants. So this is interesting. We'll just like pull the next set of clarifiers, see if we can look into this a bit deeper. Okay. Now, this walk, what's this walking away about? What's finished? And the Queen of Wands. This one here. Okay, let's get some more information about all of this now. Okay, this walking away, we have got the Ten of Earth. This is what they're walking towards. They may not have had this a very happy family life, and that's, you know, a lot of people desire that, the really perfect happy family life, and maybe that's what was missing for them. I mean, they had a lot going for them, but there was just this emotional gap in their lives, and this is what they're walking towards. You see, this Ten of Earth, Ten of Pentacles, they're looking for, you know, happiness, stability, security. I mean, they want to leave a legacy, and, you know, maybe they're at that point in their lives where they realize that the path that they're on isn't leading to this legacy that they want. Okay, what's underneath? Page of Water. Okay, so are you this new person who has entered their life that's made them feel that they had to end what they had before? You know, but it looks like this ending is because they have this beginning, this beginning that's going to bring them the legacy and the future that they're looking for. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay, and let's see what's here. King of Fire. Wow, okay. So we've got the King and Queen of Wands, which is a divine couple, fiery couple. It's a passionate couple. So this is what they've gone for. They've walked away from something. Something has ended because this is what they're moving towards. And, you know, if we look back at integrity, if they were living a lie in the life that they had, you know, that can be a difficult one. You know, are you acting with integrity to stay with somebody that you made a commitment to? Or you're just, you know, pursuing a lie. And sometimes it takes a while for people to come to terms with that. You know, and I think if you look to the long-term future, you know, maybe they were looking to their long-term future, and that's how they found their answer. You know, because sometimes you kind of can put up with something that you're in the moment, but then when you think, you know, do I really want to be like this in 10, 20 years time with somebody that I don't love? And they probably said, no, I need to move away. I need to move towards my Queen of Wands. You know, this is a divine couple here. Wow, that's just, wow. I mean, that's tough, but they're choosing love. They're choosing to be stable in this union, this loving union. That's wonderful. I'm assuming this is you. This is you and them. But they had to walk away from something. This is what they'd like to tell you. This is where they're headed. Okay, now this last set of 3 that I'm going to pull for you are what maybe you can do to help this situation along. Just while I'm at it, I've been explaining what the ribbons are for, and the yellow ribbon, I'm relating to them to roses. So red was passion, yellow is true love. So you have your divine couple here. This is true love. Okay, well, let's see what you can add to help us along. I think it's one of these. Okay, let's start off. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, this always happens in my reading. We get such, you know, synchronicities. 10 of Earth and Pentacles are the same suit. Okay, so right off the bat, the two of you are on the page here. It's on the same page here. So there is a difficult situation that has to be walked away from, but this is why. Because you both want your 10 of Pentacles. You're this divine couple want to have this legacy together in the long run, in the long term. You want to be together for the long term. So whatever difficulty has to be overcome or walked away from now, this person and you want to be in each other's lives for a long time, to leave a legacy of a happy family. I mean, this is incredible. And that's your truth. That's your integrity. Wow. Okay, so exciting. Okay, Prince of Pentacles. Wow, so again we have another, sorry, actually page prince. The pages are princesses in this. Okay, the Prince of Pentacles is a, you know, a methodical thinker. They're careful. They don't just run into something. They plan first. So this person is planning. Yeah. So sorry, I beg your pardon. This is your energy here that I'm reading. So, you know, underneath it all, you may have been planning for this stable future. So these are both Pentacle cards. You know, and it's slow going, and it's a good place to be, to, you know, be thoughtful, methodical. Whenever this person comes to you, you're going to be ready because you'll have planned for this. Okay, and finally we have 5 of Swords. This can suggest disagreements, arguments, and the sadness that will go along with that. However, I don't think that this is what is being indicated in this particular case. The 5 of Swords can sometimes mean that there's people gossiping about you. So, you know, given all the rest of your reading, I don't think this means that you and your person are going to be arguing or quarrelling. But I think what could happen because of this difficult start, if you get together, initially you might be dealing with a little bit of gossip from begrudgers. You know, I mean, when you have a divine couple like this, a special couple like this, you know, it can make other people quite jealous. So you just may be dealing with a little bit of this, but I wouldn't worry about it because everything else you have indicates a really strong and stable future. And it all indicates that you two are meant to be together. And when that's the case, you can handle a little bit of, you know, gossip. And, you know, 5s are about change. There'll be a little bit of that period of change at first. It can sometimes be a little bit difficult before it gets better. So sometimes it just is a little bit worse before it gets better. Okay, that's what I have for the main part of your reading. I'm just going to do one other thing for you, and that's pull these angel answer cards. Now you can ask a question about this or about something completely different. And there's 3 elements to these cards, as I think you know if you've seen my readings before. So these are the yes, no's. Okay, so prepare for these because you can get a no as well as a yes. And then of timing and other information. So if you ask your question, and your first card is, there's something better. Okay, we'll just pull all 3 and then I'll give you the story for it. Okay, your timing. Not the right time. Okay. get more information. Very interesting. Now, starting off with there's something better. So whatever you were asking about in the way that you were asking it, it's not going to happen the way you have planned. At least this is what this card is indicating. I mean, we do make our own future in some ways. So whatever you're asking for, there's something else that's coming your way that's going to make you even happier. So you may imagine what you want in one particular way, and this is saying, yeah, but actually you're going to get something better. It's probably still what you want, but just not how you imagined it. Okay, the next one. Okay, the next one, not the right time. So again, it's not a no, it's just not right now. So maybe whatever you asked about, because there's something better, it's just going to happen in a little bit of a different way, so the timing is going to be a little bit different than what you were hoping for. Okay? And finally, get more information. So this just means that whatever you're inquiring about, there's more to learn about it before you make a decision. So there's some truth or necessary information that's going to come your way, or that you need to seek out in order to know what the right option or decision is that you need to make. Okay, I hope that helps with your questions, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. That's all I have for you right now. I hope this has helped you in some way, and if you liked it, I'd love if you gave it a thumbs up and dropped a comment below. I'm wishing you and your loved ones peace and good health. So slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish, and I'm wishing you all the best. Hi there, and welcome to everyone who picked group number 3. This is your Angel Therapy Oracle card, and you have books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Now, if that doesn't sound like you, what this could mean is the answer you seek, or there's information for you within books. So, you know, you may find yourself, if you have a burning question, you could be reading a book or pick up a book or see a book on the shelf, and the title or maybe some blurb that you read on the back will actually have some really deep meaning to you. It'll kind of answer a question that you might have had. So keep an eye out for you know, messages being brought to you through books. Okay, let's find out what your twin flame, what your special person would like to say to you right now. Okay, these cards are pre-shuffled, so just wanted to do a quick shuffle there on camera for you. Okay, this is what they'd like to say to you. Is this what's going on underneath? And future energy from this. This one here now. So I'll draw another 3 to clarify these, and then another 3 cards to see what energy you can bring to this situation. Okay, let's start off with what your person would like to say. Wow. Okay, so you've got the Empress. So your person thinks extremely highly of you. I mean, your person sees you as somebody who is loving, nurturing. Could mean that they want to start a family with you. You know, they may feel you're the type of person who looks after everybody else. Maybe they feel that they want to start looking after you. They certainly hold you in really high regard. They may feel that you're very sensual, very loving person. Let's see what's going on underneath. Oh, the Ace of Swords. Okay, they could be suppressing some truth about you, or maybe this is the truth that they're suppressing about you, that this is how they feel about you, but they haven't actually told you. Because the Ace of Swords is the truth, it's clarity. You know, it's a gift of the truth, so it could be that the truth is coming to you or coming to them, or they have just come to this realization about you, that this is how they feel about you. I mean, you can't get better than the Empress. Okay, let's see what's in the future. Wow, okay. You got the 4 of Wands. Okay, this is very often seen as the twin flame card because you've got 1111. So this is amazing. I mean, especially in a twin flame reading when this comes up. So do look out for messages, you know. I mean, here's one for you. But you know, look out for messages in books, you know, maybe articles, headings of articles, you know, there's some information coming your way. This is, you know, they've come to their truth and how they feel about you, and knowing that, of course, this is the course of action they want to take. You know, this can be celebration, marriage, twin flame. You know, they see you as their stability, their home, you know, and this is fiery, passionate stability as well. It's not, you know, just because I say stability, it doesn't mean it's boring. You know, this is marriage, commitment. It's a wonderful future. Okay, let's add a little bit to that. Clarify those cards for you. See what more information we can get. Okay. On this Empress. Underneath. For this truth. And then future. Now, let's see what we have here. Wow, Queen of Fire. Well, here's another here's another indication of what they think about you. So they don't not only think that you're somebody who's nurturing and motherly, they do see this passionate side of the Empress in you. You're coming across to them as being very confident, strong. Yeah, they so if this person is shy, you know, they may find it a little bit harder to come towards you if you're very, very confident. You know, but they also see you as being very passionate. So you're not just coming across as, you know, sort of a motherly, nurturing figure. You know, they do see you as somebody that they do see you as somebody that they enjoy being with. Okay, let's just see what's underneath here. Oh, the Two of Water. So this is the Two of Cups. I mean, this is a beautiful, equal relationship. This is true love. It's often seen as the soulmate card. So this person, what they see in you is you know, they not only feel love towards you, they might have this deep connection with you, like a friendship. They might have started off as a friendship, if that's the case, and they're hiding the truth that they actually feel more passionate about you. They see you as, you know, a lover. They see you as a lover, not a friend. You know, because the Two of Water is more than friendship. This is coming together as lovers. Wow. Okay. So, oh, lovely. We have Awakening. All right. So, yeah. So I think they have come to this realization about you. That's what this Ace of Swords is. You know, they may have been suppressing this in their subconscious, but now they know how they feel about you. I mean, you have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. These are two soulmate, twin flame, lovers cards. You know, this is how you're coming across to them. They're really very attracted towards you, and they have come to this realization maybe after, I don't know, maybe they had kind of held off for a while. Maybe they were putting you in a friend zone for a while, and now they realize, oh my gosh, like, no, I mean, they feel passionate about you. That you are their soulmate. Maybe they've come to the twin flame realization. Well, that's really good. Okay, now let's see what you can do. That's this third layer of 3 is maybe what you can bring to this relationship, or what you can do to help this along. Now, up here. Here. And just let me explain the ribbons here. I've been using the colours of ribbons, like the colours of roses. So red was passion, yellow is true love, and white is purity. It can be purity and innocence. So, you know, the fact that you got the Two of Water, which can often, I think, be a romance that started out as friendship. You know, but this, what you have for each other and the feelings that they have for you, they're completely pure. I mean, it's not, if there's passion involved, they respect you. You know, this is a feeling, a friendship, a relationship based on loyalty, on friendship, and on love. Okay, now let's pull this card for you here. Okay, 7, the Chariot. Okay, now this could be, so from your point of view, what can you do that to help this along? You know, if they had conflicting views about you, you know, maybe you're the one that's going to kind of bring the pair of you into alignment. So again, you know, like, and it's just a feeling I've got from this, was that maybe this relationship started off in friendship, and it could have bounced, you know, from one to the other. One of you might have fancied the other, but the other one had you in the friend zone for a while, and then things could have flipped around, you know. You know, so you've had this time of one of you might have always been waiting for the other, might have continued with other relationships in the meantime, you know, and then when the other person was ready, you know, you weren't free, but you know, so the way to align the pair of you into the same future, maybe you're the one who has to do that. You're the one who has to, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, do you have to let somebody go if you want to be with this person? Yeah, I mean, okay, well, let's see what else you've got. The 5 of Cups, what did I just say? You're letting something go. Like, in order to get your 2 of Cups, you have to let something go. I mean, this mightn't be the same message for everybody, okay? But yeah, that's just the feeling I get about this particular reading, is that maybe there's been a bit of toing and froing between friendship, relationships. Maybe both of you haven't been single at the same time and available at the same time. And this is talking about what you can do to help this relationship along. So maybe you're the one that has to get the pair of you aligned. And in order to do that, maybe you have to let something go. I don't know, this is your choice. Let something go in order to have your 2 of Cups. Okay, and you have the 5 of Wands in the future. Okay, so this is just petty squabbles. It might be, yeah, look, if you've had a bit of a mixed past together, you know, if there's something that you have to let go, or, you know, you've been with other people, when you initially get together, there might be a little, you know, friendly dispute about your recent past. But 5s are change, and, you know, once change happens, you move into the 6s, which are harmony. So that's just a temporary, you know, a temporary way forward. The one other meaning of 5 of Wands can just mean that there's, you know, a little bit of wild and fiery passion in a relationship. So maybe that's where you're going to start off together. Wow, that's really interesting. I'd be really interested to hear any of you who picked group number 3, if this has been your situation, you know, this back and forth between a friend, lover, lover, friend, you know, or that the 2 of you just haven't been single at the right time and now your opportunity is coming. So watch out for your messages. Okay, that's what I have, all I have for this part of your reading, but I am going to pull the Angel Answer cards for you. So if you've seen these before, you know, you get a yes, no, a timing, and a advice. So you can ask about this particular relationship or anything else. So here's your yes, no. Be careful, because, you know, you can get a no as well as a yes. I think this one. And you got a no. Don't worry, all the others got a similar no. So we'll read your story together when I pull the 3 cards. Okay. This is a timing. This one. In the near future. And this is message here, other message. And you've got recovery. Okay. Okay, first of all, whatever your question you asked, your answer is no. So I always think when you get a no, how does that make you feel? If you feel like, oh, that's not right, no, it should be yes. That's kind of a little kick to, you know, try to go towards your goal in a different way. So let's see what in the near future is. I mean, in the near future, again, it's kind of one of these ones that just does what it says on the tin. It means what you're asking about will happen in the near future. So these two together just tell me that whatever way you were planning to go about it, or whatever way you thought it would happen, it's possibly going to happen differently in the near future, or you'll find out how to approach it differently in the near future. And recovery, again, it's, you know, it kind of is what it says. This just means you're recovering from something. So, you know, it could be ill health, it could be, you know, sort of I don't know, a surprise or an upheaval in your life, and this is signalling the end of the pain or, you know, emotions that went with that. And, you know, if you were recovering from something, or if there was something going on that you had to get past or get through, that could explain the first two cards. You know, things will happen for you. The right things will happen for you at the right time, and when you're ready, you know, when you're in that place where you can really appreciate them. Okay, well, that's all I have for your reading. I hope it helped you in some way. If you liked it, I'd really love if you gave it a thumbs up and dropped a comment below. I'm wishing you and your loved ones peace and good health. So slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish, and I'm wishing you all the best.